In 2015, M. Logan stated that inmates would rather die quickly than spend the rest of their lives in prison. Hi, my name is Nikita Bedford. By the end of this speech, you will know how effective the death penalty is and is not. Lawmakers reserve the death penalty in the United States for the most heinous, brutal, and conscienceless crimes of murderers. The decision varies from state to state. For example, in Indiana, with 18 aggravated circumstances, gets used the death penalty according to the Death Penalty Information Center. Who is affected? Family and friends of both parties are affected. The family of the victim and the accused both suffer the loss of a life. The only way some families can make peace is knowing that another life has been taken in place of their loved one's loss. Granted estate, known as being a case overturned, often is decided when more information is discovered that reduces the sentence in different categories for the defendant. Capital punishment seems highly ineffective and highly destructive. Psychological studies have found that the death penalty produces negative effects on families and friends of the victim. Some research reported closure and improved physical and psychological health. Moral and religious views can be hard. When the topic of religious views comes up, we think of Christian, we think of Buddhism, we think of Muslims and their beliefs if humans should have the say-so for death. And in most views, if it's biblical beliefs, most agree that death penalty is not a punishment for the case. In 2010, Superintendent of Oregon State Penitentiary was on board for 2 executions. After reckoning his feelings about the capital punishment, he no longer supported it. Religion played a big factor in his views. Years later, he resigned and he became an advocate of the death penalty and was not in agreement to any cases thereafter he retired. In conclusion, the death penalty is in fact an abolished law that is enforced and carried out in most serious crimes that is a result of a murder. Whether we agree or disagree, the jury has to abide by the law in order to stay in compliance with the state laws, rules, and regulations. And that completes my essay. Thank you.